The thing is, I didn't want it to be here. No house, no car, no kids, no wife. This shit is fucking hard, bro. What up, what up, what up? Well, 15 years in Africa against 15 years in Europe. We're gonna talk about that. So, 15 years in Cape Verde versus 15 years in France. And there's a huge difference. And drop your flag in the comments. Let me know where you're from. And we're gonna get right into it. Got a couple notes, got my phone for the notes. So we're gonna get into it right now. First of all, I want to present myself. My name is Wilson, and if you don't know me, now you do, nigga. Or if you're not nigga, it's cool too. You know me, and I'm 30 years old. I was born and raised in Cape Verde. I came to France when I was 15. So half life there, half of my life here. So we're gonna talk about what it's been. So right now I'm at work. I'm not even supposed to do this shit. But listen, it's a hustle. So I gotta do this. So let's go with it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm 30 years old, no house, no car, no kids, no wife, just a dream. Not only this, I got a couple of them, but we gonna see that later on the next video, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna see that. And first thing I want to talk about is expectation. Like, people been putting a lot of expectation on me, and I've been killing myself like to reach those shit, but it wasn't doing nothing to my soul. Like working hard, it was doing something to my soul, but working hard in the wrong direction, that was not good. So I'm here right now trying to do the best that I can in a way that my soul agrees with it. So and I will be advising you to do the same thing. So don't be listening to everybody. Listen to a couple people. They got some knowledge to drop. So let them drop the knowledge. You take what is important to you and leave out what you think. Don't call rate. Well, it's not linked to your soul or who you want to be. So yeah. Second thing I want to talk about. Yeah, my childhood. Well, a little bit. I was born and raised by my single mother, grandmother, and my cousin, my bigger cousin. Like, he's 6 years older than me. So it's like a big brother. But this shit was hard. My mama was working like all of the time, like from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So basically, my grandma raised me, and I'm proud of that. Shout out to my grandma. Love her to death. I kill for her. No cap. So yeah, I'm the product of my grandmother and Cape Verde too, because I was born and raised with my neighbors. Open doors, so every neighbor is in the neighbor's house. We're outside playing. I'm 30, so I'm not for the generation of phones, laptops, video games and shit. Well, I had video games a little bit, but I'm more about going outside and playing. So yeah. And yeah, born and raised, went to school and everything. And at 15, I came to France. Like, first of all, I came for vacations, but it was supposed to be a month only. But then, listen, I stayed against my will, but my mama asked me to do it just to trying to get a better life, to have a change. I was hard-headed. I was wilding, man. I was wilding. So my mama didn't want me to end up in the hospital or in prison, so she wanted me to be here. So that's it. I came, and I'm out here living with my auntie and my cousins, more cousins than I had in my home country. But that's cool. I learned a lot of things, and one of the big difference between Cape Verde and France is the people, like the life. Like I said, I was born and raised like, I ain't gonna say in the streets, but outside, like really outside. And people here, they don't really go outside. Like you can find a couple people that go outside, but the most people you can find that go outside are black and Muslim people. So it's still kind of the African side, you know. But it's not even like that. Like everybody going to everybody's house. Like, well, not for me. When I got here, I was 15 already, and when you're 15, you don't go to everybody's house. I didn't have a lot of friends, anyways. So, yeah, big difference. People over Cape Verde, they are really like, we didn't have much, but we were happy with it. And people in France, they have a lot, and they don't care. They're always mad. They're always mad, always wanting more. And I couldn't wrap my head around that, but I had to. I had to. Gotta check the time because I gotta go back to work in 10 minutes, 9 minutes. But yeah, big difference. Another difference is like outside is not the same. Like in Cape Verde, if you don't know where Cape Verde is, Google that shit. And it's Cape Verde are 10 islands. A lot of people get it messed up with 9, but 10 islands in the west side of Africa, right next to Senegal. So we cousins with Senegals. Like we good, but the thing is, we don't have like buses, trains, subways, and all that shit. So outside is really outside. You walk, you ride your bike. There's a little. You gonna know the cars when you see it, but I'm trying to put a image. That's why I got this blank wall. But yeah, way different. Like out here, everybody catching the bus, the train, the subway, even to go to school, and that wasn't it for me. But listen, that wasn't the that wasn't the worst part. The worst part, French. I didn't speak. Not even one. No, I only had one sentence, and the sentence was "Je ne parle pas français," and that meant I don't speak. I don't speak French. So that was the perfect sentence. And in Cape Verde, we speak Creole. It's a mix of Portuguese and African language. And in school there, we speak Portuguese. So nothing to do with French. And this shit is fucking hard, bro. Like, for real. Even French people gonna tell you that. Like, it's hard. It's not that easy. English. I learned English before French. So when I came in France, I was speaking more English to try to be understood than French. Like to learn French, I had to translate things from Creole, Portuguese, Creole to English, then to French. So when people were speaking to me, I was trying to translate from French to Portuguese Creole, or from to English and then Portuguese Creole. That shit. That that made me hard. Well, they made it harder for me, but I had to do it. I was here. Look, no other choice. So yeah, another big difference. Language is like North Pole and South Pole, like hot and cold, left and right. But I had to do it. I've been here for 15 years, so now I'm good. Well, I had to learn a little bit in school and a lot outside. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Cause I gotta go back to work like in 5 minutes, 3 minutes. But yeah, I got dreams. I do music. So I'm gonna link the channel to my music down and down in the description. And I do music in English. So Because like I said, I learned English before French, so it's easier for me to speak English than French, even if sometimes I mess up in English. But we all do, we all do. And that's my watch saying I got 5 minutes, but I got less. And the hardest part for real, it was accepting the change. Like when I tell you all those differences, there are even more different in all those things like sub differences. But the thing is, I didn't want it to be here. Like, and that made me be stuck in a mindset where everything is awful. Like everything is not good because it's not the way that I wanted them to be. And that made me resist the change. And the only thing I want you to take out of this video is don't resist the change, because it's gonna mess up your life. Now I'm accepting the change. Like I got to know some awesome people, some awful people too, and a lot of friends that made me feel like I belong here. And I ain't gonna lie, those friends are not even from here. Like my best friend, he's Cambodian, and he was born in Cambodia, came here, went back, came back. Long story. He might tell you that story if you got a chance too. But all the people that I knew, that I love, really love, wasn't born here. So we had something in common. Like we were the outcasts. Like, and we started doing music together too. We had a great time, great memories. I will never forget. Did a lot of shit that I would say I regret, but I don't finally, because it made me who I am. And 15 years later, I'm learning that. And I'm not resisting the change no more. Guess what I'm doing? I'm changing. I'm changing with the change, and I'm trying to change faster than the change. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I hope it does. And yeah, trying to appreciate where you are and the people that are around you to the fullest, because I think that's the best way to make things work for you. Like when you appreciate and trying to do the best you can. Because I learned a quote that said, be grateful for what you have, but don't be content. I hope that makes sense to you, because it means be grateful for what you already have, but chase more still. But don't forget to be grateful for what you have, but don't stay like comfortable. Always trying to get more. That's why I'm in front of this camera right before I go back to work. I got 2 minutes. So yeah, don't resist the change and stay tuned. Like I said, drop your facts in the comments. Leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see the rest of my journey, because the name of this channel is Myth in Motion. That means I believe in myself. I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be great, and you're gonna see it. So if you want to be great too, follow me. We're gonna be great together. I'm sharing my story, and I hope to share your story too one day. So yeah, that's it. It's Wolf Wilson. I'm out. Back to work.
You don't know who he be? Let me introduce myself real quick, like, hey there, I'm Will, a CV nigga for real. 21 fighting my fears, drinking a beer, wiping my tears, writing all of my rhymes.